אתם זוכרים שאני הזכרתי אתמול
one of the biggest problems for the newcomers. That's why every morning, time of using the toilet, that was the moment of the biggest number of suicides. Some people decided not go here anymore. Instead of that, they ran to the wires. We hope that there is still electricity. Electricity was for the night only, or the guard will shut them from the tower as potential escape, because that was better than come here again.
What happened here?
Just the toilets.
And this
Toilets for over 200 people at the moment. They must sit down, stand up, and go, because the others are waiting in the line. And the special couple, Scheissmeister, his job was to make sure that no one will stay here too long. So with a stick or a whip, we remind the one that his time expired. Go. So sit down, stand up, go. So if the person talking about this, about the toilets here, for over 200 people at the moment.
When were they allowed to come in?
No, because the in morning and the evening. Because at night, no one can leave the bar under any.
We're inside the barracks where they used to go to the bathroom. The tour guide was explaining that they had 200 people at a time using these, and some of them were just so mortified because it was just so full and so terrible and so dirty and so smelly, so horrific and so embarrassing that they would go outside. They would just run outside here and throw themselves against the barbed wire, hoping that there was electricity left, since the electricity was only there at night, so that they would get electrocuted and not have to use those holes. We are in Birkenau right now. That's the entrance. The gateway to hell. Watchtower. The barracks. The barbed wire. There's like this airy quiet here. It's a little scary actually.
So these two barracks are the same, and other barracks are apartment barracks or accommodation barracks. These two barracks are engineers. The other barracks you can switch in with. These are from very primitive heating system. Even the Germans need to they recognize that these slaves need to have some better accommodation, because what is the main meaning of concentration camp? This is as a reserve of the labor power to rent. They cannot stay and do nothing. They are made to do something productive. So there are hundreds of factories around, and they pay some money per each slave to do work for the company. Usually it was 6 mark a day per person. So they said, guys, these people, these units, they never saw detailed people, these units are so frozen. They cannot move, they cannot do daily quota. You, by the contract, guarantee us that they will do something productive. What for we are paying? So they need to increase condition of life to fill the contract to the companies. So fact that there is heating is not the goodwill that the Germans, oh poor guys, they are no, it's only to make money on them. That's why they need to give them heat. But still, fact that there was the heating system, it doesn't mean that they can use it whenever they feel cold. Only when there is water to use it. And also where from to find wood or any other fuel for this. So it's only rules. You should not think that only because they are heaters they could use only when they feel cold. No. When the Germans feel that they feel cold, then only heaters can be used. Actually, this primitive construction was quite smart because hot smoke from that oven circulate through the brick tunnel to the chimney on the end to exit up, and the opposite, there is also a little furnace, and the other tunnel parallel to this one to connect with this chimney. So in practice, in the middle of the barrack was a solid structure that give warmth to all the space. But look, this is just illusion. Walls are not sealed. In winter, there is snow inside. In summer, rain is also inside. So it's just illusion. Look above. Minus 20 outside and snowstorm and blizzard, everything is covered by snow inside. Anyway, so this barracks and these heaters don't give any protection from anything, from cold or heat, not at all.
What were they doing in this room?
Sleeping.
Sleeping?
Sleeping. Here is the picture. The beds for 10, 12 people on each level. Instructions of behavior. This is quarantine. This is the first place. This is the place to teach people of the camp regime of behavior. So, commands, sei ehrlich. Keep order. Don't smoke. In the block, mitten ab. Take a head off. Instructions of behavior are on these pieces of wooden construction. What is significant? You see the beds here are not straight, they are twisted, like it looks like collapsed. No, it's not, nothing is collapsed. Everything is built with premeditation. This is made to eliminate pillows. So head is above the legs, you see? People sleep on a little slash on the angle.
They couldn't get
The
it.
beds were not flat, they were like this. So head is over the legs. You don't need to have pillow and you are fine.
This is where they slept.
Look, the floor. There was no floor. The piece of concrete was just in the middle of the barrack, but under the beds was this man. And just fill lots of water, make it greasy mad. And terrible number of insects. Terrible number, millions, billions of insects. So many that it begins to be dangerous for the Germans. That's why they were ordered to build an object that was named New Camp Laundry and the Bath to wash prisoners, to make disinfection of their clothing by hot steam and other facilities. But again, not because they were thinking about the life of prisoners, but they thought about themselves. We don't want to have a situation that lice or something else jump from subhuman to the good German, bite him, and the person will die. Of course not. So we must protect. Safety of work always was most important for the Germans. As later on we'll see the wooden protection next to the execution to avoid the No, we don't go there, it's the same.
They're all the same, just one thing.
So they slept here, and then what happened?
They slept here and every day they go work. Some people do work at the camp by sorting belongings or doing work, building new barracks.
Where was their work? Like if they came out of here, okay, they went to the bathroom, and then what would they do?
And
What would be a normal day?
They are formed in the special commando, and under supervision they go or outside the camp to the factory or to work on the field. This is a big camp. They need to produce, they need to grow food for themselves.
Were secretaries to the Nazis.
Or
I knew people were secretaries.
or
That was a good job. That was a good job, but it was also rumored that they
they
were
work.
secretaries. They were in the private offices. They were what? Most secretaries were.
They work at the camp. For example, behind the trees, there is huge quarter of the storage area called Canada, where 30 barracks were storage barracks only to keep goods after murderous people. And there was a huge job to sort belongings, find the treasure, sew it back, repair, wash, make it usable, and send to the Germany.
There was an orchestra. There was everything going on here.
Orchestra also.
You were sewing people. You were sewing the clothing. That was a good job. There were thousands of different jobs that people did, and some were better than others.
Yeah, but the people hate musicians. People
So
hate
would they get like killed here?
Of course.
But if you had a job in the specialty, you often were saved more than not,
So they were.
unless you did something wrong.
It seems like they had their rooms,
Thousands of
and then they
people
went to work. So
thousands of people were killed by fellow prisoners, a couple. So who very often were even worse than the original Nazis.
And they were Jews, right?
Yes.
Also, Jews,
Also
Gypsies,
and
Poles,
Jews.
Russians.
Mixed.
Oh, that's interesting point. On very beginning, in Auschwitz I, camp that was made for Polish intellectuals,
Am Israel
first
Chai.
couples were brought from the Germany. They brought German criminals. People already have a tendency, people who are not people anymore. And this, yes, first couple. And this was the lovely German system that
He said that there was no grass here when they were here because they ate everything. The prisoners ate every last piece of grass on the ground here. There was nothing. It was all mud and gray. There was no grass here.
Now it's good. The people had no choice. If somebody was selected to be capo, he was a capo. For him it was good, because his job was to make sure that others are working. But if he is a bad capo, prisoners, and then he is shot or sent to the guard, and another will take his function. So if the Germans will see that it is going to be solved, they said, okay, you don't do work. And everybody wants to live. Right.
Psychology.
Some people, well, most of them.
The feeling here is so weird. It's like a weird feeling. It's as if like there's like this extra coldness remembers that they are gone, and we are still here. Am Yisrael Chai.
You say that there was a, I think it was kind of brilliant based on their goals. That there are weaknesses, they determined the goal,
We're walking to Auschwitz right now. That was Birkenau. This is the famous building that the trains came in on. The trains would come in here on these tracks and walk on right now. Looks like about a 5-minute walk. You know, it's like we're about to celebrate the holiday of freedom, Pesach. And you can't experience freedom if you don't know what it means to be a slave. And standing here in this place with these barbed wires, I'm trying to experience some of that feeling. What does freedom really mean? What does freedom really mean? What is bad? What is good? What's really going on? It's a long conversation. But basically the idea is to understand that you could be free, but you can be a prisoner. And you can be a prisoner physically, but you can really be free. And what decides whether you're free or not is how you experience your life and what state of mind you choose to put yourself in. There are people that survived here. There are people that lived through this, that lived with so much meaning. They went through the deepest hell, experienced the most evil face to face, and they survived. And they came out, not just physically survived, but they survived emotionally, they survived mentally, they survived on so many levels. A person can live in the lap of luxury and be a prisoner, and a person can live here and be free, really. I have to think about that before this holiday that is upon us. Am I free? Do I choose to live a free life? What does freedom mean? Can I free myself from all the negative thoughts and feelings that I have? From all the guilt, from all the anger, from all the people that have wronged me? I have the freedom to do that. It just takes a lot of work. Because being a slave to life feels like this. This is a manifestation of being a slave. This is what it looks like in a physical reality. person can experience this inside their heart. A person can experience this inside their mind. A person can experience Auschwitz in their day-to-day, even if they are free to go about their life. That's the power of the human being. That's the power that we have that sets us aside from animals and from any other living being, is that we have the power to choose. And some people that lived here, went through this, they had the power to choose. And they chose to live. And they chose to survive. And they chose to live for something. And they all say, and you speak to any survivor, and they'll say, I wanted to live, and I chose to live, and I had something to live for. And every person had their own thing that they lived for, that they fought for. And then there were some people, not to blame or judge, God forbid, some people or whatever, however they ended up. On some level, we have a choice to keep fighting. And because they kept fighting, all the people that are here today. When we fight, we create life. Maybe not immediately, but